Hey all, and welcome to our channel. My name is Tiffany, and this little guy here is Alex. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're part of the family already, welcome back. Today is the day that we get to show you guys the help that we get from the food bank. And boy, are we ever thankful for it these days. Even people who are working and everything like that can work with two incomes may still need the help. So here on this channel, we promote get the help if you need it. I mean, don't be prideful. Let's get rid of the stigmas. If you do need the help, please go get the help. Nobody, including yourself, your children, nobody should ever go hungry if they don't have to. So go get the help you need. And I'm sure there are local, you can ask your neighbors if you're new to the area, if you ask your neighbors if you don't know where to find the resources. You can Google. I'm sure there's plenty of different places you can find this information and on your local food banks. And if there's not one in your town, I'm sure you could find one in the township over behind you. And yes, he's going back and forth, making everybody laugh today. But please, if you do need the help, get the help. All right? So that being said, let's go get into it. All right, so as you can see, I have it set up on the table, and I have it set up on the counter. We got a little bit of extra help this week, which we're so grateful for.
I am tired from running.
Well, that's your own fault for running.
Shut up.
All right, so we're going to start off over here. I got a nice little bag of flour. That's probably about 8 or so cups of flour, which in this house, as everybody knows, baking up a storm when it comes to things like bread and everything. I will take it any day of the week. And then the kids got some more cornflakes.
Yeah.
So that'll be good. Actually, I think I have a recipe that actually uses cornflakes with some chocolate, which we have lots of that in the house now too. I'll get to that in just a moment. And it makes a nice little, kind of like a Rice Krispie square, but with chocolate and peanut butter and stuff. I have the recipe. I'll see what I can do about getting that. And then we have some Oreo baking crumbs. So I don't have any cream cheese right now in the house, but I'm sure I can find something to use that with. Maybe that dessert pizza that just doing her best, Shirley. She keeps asking if I've done the dessert dessitza, or I think I don't know how she says it. She keeps asking, so maybe I'll use that, and we'll see what we can come up with on that front. So stay tuned for maybe that video. And then, of course, a couple of little craft dinner boxes.
Yes.
Always good to have in this house. Our kids love them.
Yes.
And then, as you see, we got another taco kit for Taco Tuesday. So that'll be awesome. Yep, every time. And then
Wednesday.
we got like a peach juice for them. So, and then right here you got some dish liquid, which is good. I was running out of dish soap, so I'm glad to have it. And then, of course, we're a family of 4, 2 boys, 2 girls. So having 2 females in the house, we had some help sent for that time of the month that shall not be named. But we're always helpful. We're always grateful for that help as well. So that should do us for a little while anyways, thank God. And then over here we have all of our canned goods. Here, I'll zoom out.
There's a lot of cans.
See the canned goods.
Cans.
As you see, Alex's hand's in there too. So we got some condensed milk. So, evaporated milk. So
Yes, evaporated milk. There's no milk in the thing. It's just a can.
Alex and his silliness. Then we got some jams in here. So this is raspberry. Up here we got 2 cans of tuna. So like tuna helper, tuna noodle casserole, tuna sandwiches. Jesse at Lazy Days Ahead made an interesting tuna salad with, I think it was tuna and apples. So I actually want to try it. It sounds really good. And then we've got pasta sauce, which is good because we've got a bag of pasta down here somewhere. And then underneath that, we've got something called, you can see the French right now, but it's called French Canadian pea soup. So that's going to be interesting to try. And then look at that, everybody. 1, 2, 3 cans of zootles. So that'll be great lunches and stuff like that. They're always good to have. And then 1, 2 chicken noodle soups on top of the cans of beans. Beans. And then we have a tomato soup. So that'll be good to go. I still have to make my homemade tomato soup. And then I sent this. So technically it is more chicken soup because it is a chicken stock mix. So you can hear it shaking around in there, so it's like a powder, so that will come in handy for certain things as well. Next, you see, we got a bag of Takis. Those are those, I don't know if anybody knows what they are. For those who don't know what they are tortillas that are, oh, there we go, Alex just stole them. Can I get those back for a second?
Fine.
I'm showing people what they are.
Sorry.
Alright, so back to what I was trying to say before it was stolen. They are rolled up like Dorito chips, and then they've got the spices like Doritos, but these ones are, what are they? These ones are sweet chili, and they have a rating of hot. So they're rather spicy, so...
I'm going to try them. See if I can cook.
We've had the extremely hot ones here before, and oh my god, were they ever extremely hot, so... So now, I'll give that to Alex, so you can steal that. And as you can see, 2 things of crackers, the soda crackers. Now, until we get into those, I have no idea if they're salted or unsalted, but I'm sure the kids can find much use for those. And then, like I said, I got 2 bricks of the baker's chocolate, the actual brick, and then they're chocolate chips. So we're going to figure out a way to use those here still. Probably use that chocolate there, that stuff, melt it with the cornflakes and make something with that and everything. So stay tuned. We're going to see what we can do with that. And then, of course, oatmeal cookies. Oatmeal raisin cookies. So we will be having those here, I'm sure, munching on and off throughout the day. It's really warm out there today. We've got a high of 27 degrees that with the humidex, I think is supposed to be like 31. So we're trying to stay indoors and stay cool for right now. I will, however, have to go for a walk later to get the mail because something I had been waiting for finally got delivered. So I can't wait to go grab it. And you guys will get to see it here in the next couple of days. So stay tuned for that. Now we also have a bag of buns. So lots of sandwich ideas and everything. I have a couple different ideas for those already. And of course, 2 loaves of bread, which means for right now I don't have to worry about baking bread for a couple of days because I've got those 2 loaves plus 1 loaf left of the 4 I just recently made. So, yay. And then a little bit of regular sugar, which again, I always love having in the house. Baking and like to raise the yeast. And then they sent hubby some Earl Grey tea. He's never had it before, so we're going to try this Earl Grey tea. Everybody talks about Earl Grey, so we're going to see what it's all about. And as I mentioned before, there's that pasta. When I mentioned the pasta sauce over there, I mentioned the pasta. Well, there it is. We've got penne rigata. Or rigate. I don't know. Am I saying that right? Anybody who might know how to say that, let me know, okay? I might be saying that wrong. Then, of course, we got a couple of little apple sauces. So, yum, yum, yum. I actually have a apple cake recipe I want to try. That might work. And then the kids got some hot chocolate. So as you can see, we've got 2 of the turtles, 1 of the Rolo, an after 8, and then a normal one. So they're going to enjoy that on one of the colder, like I said. We've had cold weather up until now. And then, of course, today had to go and be a hot day. So we will enjoy that when it's a little colder. So there is the pantry stuff. That minus the Takis because he stole those already. So give me a second and I'll be right back with you. Okay, so as you can see, I got all the produce and the cold and the frozen over here. And it's not that bad. Look at some of this produce. It looks really yummy. Lots of stuff. So let's dive in. Got a thing of milk there. And then there you go. Something that's very popular here in the East and a couple of provinces, not all across on Canada. Just some provinces, a bag of milk. So this is what a bag of milk looks like for anybody who's never seen one before. Well, that's one of the 3. Like it comes in a bag of 3 and that's one right there. So we got 1 bag of milk. So I will, once that is empty, I will take that bag there and stick it in there because I don't have a pitcher for the bag of milk. Yes, I know, I'm silly. I should have a pitcher because I live in the Atlantic provinces, but I don't. I digress. And then I love these. I have loved these since I was a kid. These dinner classics. That is the fried chicken breast and creamy mashed potato. I remember back when I was a kid, they used to have gravy on it. But oh my God, are they ever so yummy. I love these things. So we've got 4 of them. So there is a couple of lunch ideas or dinner ideas and everything. So I'm so grateful for those, and they're so yummy. And we got something else. I'm not sure what exactly it is. It's called Yotes. So it's oat yogurt alternative. Never had it before. So has anybody else had it before? I have no idea what this is going to be like. So I wonder if I'll be able to eat this because it's not dairy based. Now that's something to look into. Well, I guess I'll have to let you guys know once we try it. And then, of course, the eggs. Glad to have them for baking purposes and other stuffs. Then we move on to the produce. Got a couple of really nice onions. I believe they're sweet onions, so that'll be nice. Followed by some Royal Gala apples. I mean, like, look at these. Aren't they beautiful? And you can see the sticker. I don't know if you can see the sticker on them. But they're... Oops, that's upside down. So you can see they're Royal Gala. I love these apples. They're so yummy and so sweet. And then you see you got a couple more peppers. So 2 yellow peppers and 1 red pepper. I just made hubby stuffed peppers actually last night for dinner. So look at that. I got more peppers now to make that. And then I got some baby carrots. Little bag of baby carrots, which Alex will probably steal on me here too if he knows it's there because he loves carrots. A couple of potatoes. This one is actually kind of big and it's growing a little bit and kind of a little squishy. So I'm going to have to use this one soon because it's getting squishy and everything. But there's a couple more potatoes to add to the pot. And then look at this. I got a whole whack of these mini cucumbers. Look at that. So guess what I'm going to do? I don't know its origin. My Pippi was French-Canadian. Well, partly French-Canadian. Part French-Canadian, part German. But he used to do something, and you take the cucumber, and you peel it, and then you salt and pepper it, and you let it sit for a while, then you rinse it off, add a mixture of vinegar and water, let it sit for a little bit, and then you have what we call, our family called cucumbers and vinegar. So I will do a video on that here coming up, but I can't wait because that is something from my childhood that I have missed and can't wait to get into it. So yeah, those cucumbers will be turned into that. Can't wait. And then, of course, we have the margarine. It's a tall, small one, but it's still great to have in the house when I run out of the other stuff. So, woohoo, I got more margarine. And the kids are happy. They got some hot dogs. Whoop, whoop. So between the hot dogs and the craft dinner, that'll be a nice little meal of craft dinner and hot dogs. And then to make sandwiches, we've got the bologna. As you can see, it was frozen. All of this has been frozen, so I'll have to defrost it. But there's the bologna. Can't really see it through the packaging, but it's been frozen. And then look at this, everybody. We got another package of bacon. Whoop, whoop. So I have a feeling bacon and eggs are in our future in the next little while. And as per normal, very helpful, there is our cheese. So they sent a little block of cheese. So that'll go for the tacos now. I just have to figure out what meat to use for the tacos. And so there you have it, everybody. All of the cold stuff and the produce. So there you have it, everybody. The help that we got from the food bank. Man, are we ever grateful. So many meal ideas. This will definitely help us to stretch our food budget. And we really do appreciate all the help. I mean, with inflation and everything these days, it just really does help. And like I said previously, if you need to help, find the help, ask a neighbor, ask a friend, Google search. That's how I easily found it. Just find out where your local food bank is and get the help you need, because nobody should have to worry about going hungry and all that sort of stuff this day and age. So let's get rid of the stigmas and go get the help. I mean, it's there for a reason. It's there to help. Please, please, please. And it keeps stuff from going to a landfill that it can still feed people. I mean, stores might not be able to sell it anymore because of their policies, but at least this keeps it from going into a landfill and being wasted. I mean, we've got so much food going into landfills these days. I mean, look at all these dumpster divers and what they keep finding being thrown out. So do what you can to help your family survive. And if it helps to stretch your food budget, go to a food bank. Don't feel embarrassed because you're not alone. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up. That really does help us. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody. This is always good to add to the end of the video, isn't it? Okay.
Hi.